This story comes in Yoga Vasistha, and Swamiji used to talk about it. If I tell the story, you will understand. Shuka Maharishi had done lot of meditation, had realized the self. But suddenly one day, a doubt arises in him because Janaka is also supposed to be a self-realized person, everybody tells. Whereas I was born in a monastery, I remained in celibacy, I never got involved in any family life at all. I didn't have had to do favoritism or this or that or anything. I could remain neutral in my consciousness also, and I could remain in that self at all time. But how is it possible for King Janaka, who is a king, who has to take care of his kingdom, political affairs, family lives, in spite of all this, it would demand his attention everywhere. If he is paying attention, how is that he is able to keep himself to the self at all times? So then when he spoke to Vedavasa, his father, then Vyasa Maharishi tells ki because you consider me a father, you will not take me seriously if I try to teach you. Considering Janaka as your guru, so here the guru-disciple relationship is so important for reasons of discipline. If you have a reverence, you will be serious, you will listen and you will do that one. Otherwise, you will not take seriously things. You will brush aside, or you will take 1 year and give it up in another year. That's when he suggests you go to Janaka, to his place, seeking his permission, ask this question and you will know what it is. So thus, Shuka Maharishi finally comes to the abode court of Janaka. The story says that Janaka also wanted to test how much he is settled into the self. Shuka Maharishi, he orders his servants at the gate, do not allow him until I permit, and do not give him any reception or ask him whether he is hungry or anything. Just wait and watch. And then watch his behavior. So after 2-3 days, it says, Janaka, when inquired with his servant, they said, he is quiet and composed, and he did not demand anything when we did not give him anything. He did not ask for that. He also said that he understands that we are just servants, we are following the orders of our master. So he said there is nothing to feel annoyed with you all. He was smiling and he kept quiet all the time. Very much pleased, Janaka comes and gives reception to Shuka Maharishi also. So he is brought inside, he is given all reception of washing his feet, he is received in a proper way. When they are discussing, then Shuka Maharishi tells this is the doubt. I wanted to know how is it possible for you. Then Janaka says, please go around my town. I want you to go because I have some court work. I need to attend to that political affairs. Evening when we sit down, we can discuss this point again. Just before they were leaving, Janaka tells bring a candle and keep it on the head of Shuka Maharishi. Tells Shuka Maharishi, please take care that this candle does not falls down. It should not fall down. So, okay, he tells. Then he goes around. Evening, Shuka Maharishi comes back. When he comes back, he is given reception and a bath. Everything is given. And now Janaka is also free. Now you tell me, how was my town of Mithila, the capital of his kingdom? To this, Shuka Maharishi tells, O King Janaka, what to say? I went around in this body of Mithila. Eyes were also watching, but yet my consciousness was full of attention to this candle so that the candle must not fall down. I had set priority to this and that it should not fall down because you had asked me. That's why even though my eyes were seeing, I did not see anything at all. Nothing has remained in my consciousness what you call it, mind. I don't have anything in the mind of what I saw of your town. So I saw, but I did not see. So like that he tells. Then Janaka also tells, in the same way that you went around the town of Mithila, your eyes were watching, your body was moving around, but because your attention was on the candle, you did not see anything in spite of the factor that the eyes were watching, it was wide open. In the same way, in this world, a Jivan Mukta, the one who has liberated himself, even though remains in this world, will not see anything, though his eyes might be seeing, but his mind will not see anything, it will not absorb anything at all. The same way, me also, able to attend to the court mechanically with the help of the body, I am able to apply the brain and everything I can do it because my mind is in silence, so it doesn't get too attracted or get carried away by the brain's reflections. It comes back quickly. That's what he tells. This is the basic meaning of Janaka and Shuka Maharishi's story, what doubt came to Shuka Maharishi, how one is able to be. This is a very good lesson and assurance for people who want to live in this world, householders, they will be living. In spite of the fact that they can continue living as a householder, nothing prohibits them. They are very welcome. If they can meditate simply, then their minds will not absorb any imprints of what they have to do. They have to fulfill their responsibilities, duties, etc., etc. Everything has to be done. So in spite of that, they will be able to keep their consciousness in peace. Total silence will be possible. Their attention to the self will always be possible. So that is what Janaka teaches Shuka Maharishi to get his doubts cleared.